Well, this is it. This is the end of the last week, and it's been a very eventful 4 weeks. I feel like I've learned a lot about myself, but not even like just about myself. I've learned a lot of all the people in our about all the people in our group. Um, I felt like lots of people I didn't really talk to that much before we really bonded, so that was a lot of fun. And I just really really enjoyed the whole immersion as a whole. I feel like this was definitely one of the most impactful immersions on me in just regards of how it affects my life, how it affects things I do every day, and the way I look at things. It's been very eye opening. Just like taking movies like The Matrix that I've watched um, before in the past and making it like into like something more, like analyzing it for things that I would have never really noticed about it before was really cool. And I just like if you remember that first day at the dojo when Mr. Hayes asked us why are we here, like what we want to get out of this, and I said I wanted to like not overthink things, and I wanted to just do things without having to think too much, without doubting myself. I wanted to trust myself enough to be able to just do things. I feel like I definitely achieved that. I feel like I've like achieved even like more than that, just that, but I feel like that's one of the biggest things I achieved that I was happy about. Um like things like meditation, yoga were really helpful for just like being able to get in touch with parts of my mind that I've never knew existed, that I've never really been able to reach before. Um and then like the movies I already mentioned, those were just really helpful to like just watch what we're trying to do and being able to like just watch somebody go through the experience. And it was just really cool to get the Matrix in a whole new way I never thought of. And also the archery uh, was really fun, and I think like it helped me a lot with the idea of just doing things without thinking too much about it. Because with the archery, like I couldn't think about it because I had no clue like how it even worked. Like I had no clue exactly what to do, so I couldn't really think about it. I had to just do it. Like that was the only way I could shoot that thing. I had to just do it, and I think that like really helped a lot. And then like the techniques we learned at the dojo and the techniques we did with Mr. Cummings, like I loved a lot because I'm obviously like not a very strong person. I'm like what you call a pretty weak person. I can't like lift like really heavy things. I can't like push things that will like I'm not like super strong, but the techniques we learned like give me something I can do, give me options to defend myself without needing like muscles and strength. Like I just use my core, I use like my body structure, and like I can do things the same way other people can do them. And I mean that was just really like cool, and like it gave me a lot of confidence that I didn't have before, as far as like being able to hold my ground. Um, and through like our experiences at the dojo, I felt like the element that I most connected with was fire. And like Mr. Hayes even made a comment to me on the last day of the dojo when we were going through all the elements. He like said to me like when I was doing fire, he said like, "Oh yeah, you're really connected right here," and and like I was like, "Yeah, I guess I am really connected when we do fire." Um, and I mean, I've always felt like a little bit like fire, but I mean, I think like really it really showed at the dojo when we were going through our techniques, and I like the dojo as a whole was a great experience because you just like really allowed me to not like the techniques weren't just like going through the motions doing a martial art. Like there was a lot more like not only in here but also in here. And I feel like that's something that I've never experienced with any martial art. It was something very cool. Um, and I have a lot of respect for Mr. Hayes. He's a great guy. He knows a lot and he's very wise. And like he's like the kind of person I think like everyone looks at and they have respect and they like see everything he's accomplished and you can really like respect someone like that. And I really liked the fire ceremony also cuz I mean it was just like really nice being able to just look at what my goal is and like thinking about what could stop it and what I can do to overcome it and then throwing into the fire knowing that if I just overcome the obstacles then I can reach that goal. It's not impossible. I can reach that goal. So that was really like good for me because I always feel like afraid of goals and stuff, but like that really gave me confidence to overcome the obstacles in between me and my goals. And that's really like what this immersion did as a whole. It really makes me like believe in myself, like just like in the student creed, like I believe in myself and I feel like I actually do now. And I don't think there is anything that's too big for me or anything I'm not good enough for. Like I realize that like all human beings like are big people. Like we all have big hearts and we're all doing our best and like I've just like learned to love myself and learned to love everyone around me and like it's just been a great eye-opening experience.